We educate. That's why we are respected.
Good morning. Welcome to Splash FM. The program is Economic Searchlight. I'm Oluwaseun, and I'm happy to be here. All right, so what we do on Economic Searchlight is take a look at a broad perspective of the economy and see how we can make sense of some of the decisions government is making on our behalf. Yesterday, the federal government, through the NEC, announced that states will be given some money, 185 billion naira to 185 billion naira to the state governments, so all the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. That's, you can say, to 37 states. So I'm going to do a little breakdown for you. Now, the nation has, according to National Social Investment Intervention government institution, said the nation has about 12.8 million households, 12.8 million poor and vulnerable households. That's what we have. And so that means you are going to share 185 billion naira amongst these 12.8 million households. So how did we get here? Each state will get 5 billion naira. Each state of the Nigerian Federation will get 5 billion naira. So let's break it down. 5 billion naira for 37 entities, for 37 states, if you like. And that gives you 185 billion naira. And then 12.8 million poor households is said to have about 50 million individuals within that household. In breaking down, that's a 3.9 per household, and you have, say, 4 people in one household. So follow these analyses. 185 billion naira divided by 12.8 million households will give you 14,435 naira 13 kobo for each household. So for each of the 12.8 million households, they will get 14,500 naira approximately. Each of these households. Now, if you say 4 persons are in each of these households, it means each person will be going away with about 3,500 naira per person. So there are more questions to be asked. For how long is the federal government going to continue to give these states 5 billion naira each? What will be the duration of this program? Will they do it for 10 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years? Let's assume that they're going to do it for 10 months. For 10 months, federal government will be spending about 1.8 trillion naira for this project, for these, maybe it's handouts, if you like. That is more than what we realized in June. I mean, the Federal Allocation Committee told us that Nigeria, states, and the FCT where they had 1.8 trillion naira to, or 1.9 trillion naira to 1.9 trillion naira to distribute among themselves. Yes, 1.9 trillion naira to distribute among themselves. And so they kept 1 trillion naira and then distributed 900 billion naira, the highest in a lot of decades. So just for one intervention, if you do 10 months, you will have expended all the savings and you need more. So how long will we do this? That's very, very important for us to think about and reflect on. Okay, so states, the Nation newspaper reported that the state awash with 180 billion naira subsidy pain relief cash. And so it says states got more cash yesterday to cushion the pain of subsidy removal. The National Economic Council, NEC, approved the release of 5 billion naira each to the 36 states. The money is to be used to buy rice, maize, and fertilizers for farmers. It will cover other measures as may be deemed necessary by the governments. The money is partly a grant and a loan from the federal government. And that meeting at the NEC, also Villa, was presided over by the chairman, Vice President Kashim Shettima. Now, the question I also ask is it possible for the state government to refuse this grant and loan? So for your state, probably will say that we don't want a loan because we have to pay back. Now, the federal government removes subsidy, and then the state would have to get loan to do palliatives. Okay, so, well, we'll stay on that. That's what is happening. Now let's come to the issue of fuel. Earlier this week, we got a scare that there will be some increase in the price of fuel, say around 700 naira. The landing costs are said to be more than 600 naira. And so people are complaining, particularly the marketers are complaining that they cannot cope with this. But the truth of the matter is this. Where are we going on this? Ajurin Gilali came on television and said that there will be no increase in the price of petrol. But his analysis seems to stand logic on its head. I don't know whether that is charitable. But because if you're not going to increase the price of petrol, in the same breath he said that they will not revert subsidy. But landing cost is increasing. So who is paying the shortfall? If the petrol is getting to Lagos at more than 600 naira, and we are still buying at 595, 580 in Ibadan, does that mean that we are still paying subsidy? Anyway, we will take a commercial break. When I return, you get to listen to Ajurin Gilali and the other responses from there, and then my final analysis on this program. Stay with us, don't go away.
Every morning, na better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
Cement PSC win with the King promo. From August 10 till reach 31st October 2023. Making a just continue to the buy Boa Cement and stand the chance to win one of the 4 MG5 executive saloon cars. With the grand prize, through raffle draw, 16 millionaire dreams go come to reality. As 16 people go win 1 million naira each as consolation prizes for this Boa Cement win with the King promo. Tricycles, television set, generator, Boa branded t-shirt, Android phones, including rechargeable lamps, they available for grabs. Cement worries, don't go. Lot of free Boa Cement bag. Also, they to support in a construction project. Na season of surplus free airtime for calls and data. Buy Boa Cement. Scratch the card where they inside to refill your price. Call the number on the scratch card. Making a call 0916-9981-648 or 0916-8948-542. Terms and conditions. Boa Cement, King of Strength.
This place is rocking and rumbling. Disbelieving. Fantastic.
This thing not be just game, not live. It go carry person up and down. Sometimes it go make you laugh. Sometimes it go make you sound person. It go totori your body. It go charge your body. Everywhere go soft. Now the new football season, GoTV don't arrange to summer you all the better ball for Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, Premier League, FA Cup, and all the UEFA games where carry weight. And Bobby, rush now go collect your own GoTV decoder where carry 1 month free max subscription for only 9,900 naira. Make yourself balance for front chair. Take enjoy the new football season because now good football with a talk.
Go from his wildest dream.
GoTV, love it.
To prevent diarrhea and other diseases, especially in children, wash your hands with soap under running water, particularly after using the toilet. After cleaning your baby's bum, before preparing your baby's food, and before and after feeding your baby. If your child has diarrhea, give zinc tablets once a day, plus ORS every 4 hours, or frequently in small sips from a cup, so that your child will replenish lost nutrients and regain strength. Also, visit the nearest health facility to get treatment for diarrhea. This message is from the Anring Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Disneyland! Here I come! You too can win an all-expense paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnets promo. Buy the Indomitable 70-gram pack and find the Golden Magnet inside. Visit indomie.ng/Golden Magnets promo to enter your details and unique code. Golden Magnets winners will experience the magical wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnets winners can also win amazing prizes. Get your favorite Indomitable Magnets with every Indomitable pack you buy during this promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Ó ṣeun ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ó kú ìtọ́jú mi, mo sùn dáadáa, gbogbo ara mi ló jí pépé. Ìrọ̀rí tí mo gbórí lé, àfi bí ìgbà tí mo bá wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́.
Àtótónu rẹ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, a kì í dúpẹ́ ara ẹni. Ìrọ̀rí Muka dá yàtọ̀ nínú gbogbo ìrọ̀rí. Eléyìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní Crown Anti-Allergy. Oorun àlàáfíà sòséni lórí rẹ̀.
Ó tó kémi náà wá wọ̀rọ̀ kò fi ṣàdá kí n pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí mi. Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àwọn dókítà tiẹ̀ sọ wípé a ní láti máa pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí wa láàárín ọdún kan sí méjì.
Lóòótọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Ó tún gbà wo tó ti pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí rẹ. Ra ìrọ̀rí Muka kó o sorun àlàáfíà.
Muka, à ń fi ìdẹ̀ra kún ìgbésí ayé ènìyàn.
Yeah, so, guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
Is that all?
Special to us. Start your day with the nutritious and delicious goodness of Golden Morn. Now available in 30 grams, 45 grams, 300 grams, 600 grams, and 900 grams packs. A pack size for everyone. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Golden. Golden Morn. So special to us.
As a mom preparing for a big family party, what's the right soup that goes well with Golden Penny Semovita? A, Eforiru. B, me and Taushe. C, Oha. D, all of the above.
All of the above.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes, Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Big mommy, add that bokoto we go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vexo. Which teeth you want use eat all this orishi? That your teeth will be like we have motor jam truck. You know they worry you again.
That one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
It's travel time! Techno is giving 3 lucky people a chance to win an all-expense paid trip to South Africa with the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 8. Buy any Tecno Camon 20, Phantom X2 or Phantom V4 smartphones preloaded with Google Apps and get raffle tickets to enter the draw. Also, you get instant cool gifts like blender, power bank, MTN 5G routers, and lots of other exciting gifts upon purchase. That's not all. Other live draw prizes include a gas cooker, microwave oven, and 1 month free YouTube Premium subscription for 1,000 customers. Hurry now. Promo runs till 31st of August. Visit at Technomobile NG on social media for more info. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
Well, thank you for being there with us. Still Nigerian economy in focus, and we're looking at the issues around the fuel pricing. So earlier this week, during Gilali, who's a senior special assistant to the president on media and communication, came on live television to tell us about pricing of fuel. Now, one thing that is intriguing in what he said is about the fact that even if we have all our refineries optimally performing, that we'll still have to buy fuel at the high cost. But I disagree with that. I'll tell you my point about it after this one. So listen to him here.
I want to use this platform to address a myth that is just pervasive in our country. It does not happen anywhere in the world. Even if we had the most refineries producing the most PMS in the world, you would find that the most prolific PMS producers with their refineries, if you go to and see what they're charging at the pump, you will find that it's no different from those countries that don't have refineries. I'm not saying that we should not have refineries. There are benefits to having refineries working, which is why our Port Harcourt refinery is coming on stream December 2023, phase 1, and then the final phase 2 at the end of 2024. The Dangote refinery is obviously up. That's going to start dishing out products very soon. In BUA refinery, a new 200,000 barrel per day refinery is coming up in Akwa Ibom. We're going to have excess supply that we can export internationally. The reason why price at the pump will not go down, irrespective of what your refining capacity is as a country, is because nobody spends tens of billions of dollars on building a refinery because of charity or because of corporate social responsibility. They do it to make money. So that is why you find that no matter how many oil marketers you have bringing the product into the country, no matter how many refiners you have producing massive amounts of PMS and all of that, the price is dependent on the international benchmark of what the crude oil per barrel, what the cost of it is. When the oil price is high, the price of the pump will go up. When the oil price is low, the price will go down. These are market fundamentals that are determined not in one country, but on the international stage. So what we are saying is that the benefits of having refining in the country is that you would have saved the country hundreds of millions of dollars in transportation and logistics costs that we're spending on an annual basis. In addition to that, you save about $10 billion a year on foreign exchange earnings that we're having to pay out to the refiners and to our partners to get product exchanged from crude to refined PMS.
Well, so I said I disagree with him. I felt there was a bit of confusion in what he's saying. He said that we'll still buy at higher cost even if we refine locally. Yet he said we're going to save money, if we refine locally. So I say even if we do not understand fully the oil and gas sector or how it operates properly, we know for sure that improving our nation's refining capacity will eliminate to a large extent what we call landing cost, freight, cost of exportation, transportation in some ways, and also will reduce how we demand for forex to import this product. So will these factors not bring down somehow the price of petroleum products in some way? I think it will. And so they should get our refineries working. That's one very important thing. Now, let's also look at a bit of inconsistency in the policy of government. Ajuri here earlier this week also was talking about the fact that the president affirmed that there will be no increase in the pump price of petrol. But let me give them the news that we used to buy for $5.80. Right now, we're buying for $5.95, for $6.10, $6.20. So since that news came out on Monday that it might be going to $7.10, $7.14, the price of petrol had increased, even though they said it won't increase.
The president wishes first to state that it is incumbent upon all stakeholders in the country to hold their peace. We have heard very recently from the organized labor movement in the country with respect to their most recent threat. We believe that the threat was premature and that there is a need on all sides to ensure that fact-finding and diligence is done on what the current state of the downstream and midstream petroleum industry is before any threats or conclusions are arrived at or issued. Secondly, Mr. President wishes to assure Nigerians, following the announcement by the NNPC Limited just yesterday, that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit anywhere in the country. We repeat, the President affirms that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit. We also wish to affirm that the President is determined to maintain competitive tension within all subsectors of the petroleum industry. He is determined to ensure that our policy drawn up as well as policy implemented follows the cue that there will not be any single one entity dominating the market. The market has been deregulated, it has been liberalized, and we are moving forward in that direction without looking back.
Okay, so I don't want to go on and on with, he said that we're not looking back on the regulation. And in the same breath, he said that the price will not go up. And so what does that mean? Are they still going to control the price, at the same time deregulate the downstream oil sector? It's one question that they need to ask. We need to ask them, and they need to give us concrete answer on it. But we've made bad economic decisions, whether they want to agree or not. Paul Alaje is an economist, and he highlighted here a bit the kind of decisions we've made and how wrong those decisions would have been for us. Then again, let me say this: Data Fight, just one fact-finding website and organization that I am working with too, in one way, has said that it seems that the CBN is losing control of the inflation because of the FX unification. Listen to Paul Alaje on the bad economic choices that we've made. Paul Alaje.
1999 to today, Nigeria never had horrible economic policy like we had in the last 8 years. So, and you can see the effect, the continuation of that effect even on the country. So here is it. I think the Central Bank of Nigeria have gone rather too far by pushing as much as 40% of the foreign reserve. And let me also say this borrowing is not free. It comes at a cost. And what are we going to use to pay back? The same hard currency, US dollars if you like. When you convert, it's still the same US dollars. What it means is that instead of using lower amount of naira to pay back for every dollar, we now need even more money, which means government needs to look for more, either in taxation or part of the revenue realized from crude or money realized from custom duties will be used to service monies that have been borrowed simply because we want the atmosphere to appear that all is well. Meanwhile, in the real sense, all is not well. That is why audit is important, and we recommend it should be done not later than on annual basis, unlike what we have not seen in the last 8 years. The challenge ahead may be more because with nearly 40% of the reserve going, I think government will need to work really very quickly and know that as the foreign reserve may actually be on life support, because figures that have been quoted over the years has been between $38 to $34 billion. When you knock off 40% of that amount, the question is, can we still really, in the real sense, defend the naira as we claim that we can come back and intervene in the market?
So he was talking about intervening in the market and the rest. But Paul Alaje here also told us what we need to do. And so listen carefully to what he feels we need to do. We need to shore up our production and make more money. We should not just depend on oil as the only way we can make money. I'm hoping that solid minerals will bring us more money, in this dispensation as we approach it. So stay here and listen again.
What we need for our population is production, manufacturing, plantation, large-scale farming. It's not going to come by quick fixes of devaluing the naira. We have done that. What has changed? I said before subsidy was removed that don't try to remove subsidy if your refineries are not functioning. A number of persons quickly responded by saying by July, we're going to see Dangote refinery come mainstream, or first week or second week of August. We have since passed July and we're in August now. So all of these, if you don't do the right policy, your foreign reserve, and you keep devaluing, your foreign reserve will keep sending you memos. We keep sending you pressures, and you keep being pressurized because the right thing that should be done by government and those in authority have not been done even this moment today.
Right. right, so Paul Alaje right there. Before we hit the ground with Africa Check, the Central Bank of Nigeria recently collapsed all segments of foreign exchange markets into investors and exporters forex window. Now, with the unification of the foreign exchange market, foreign investors of all categories said they will not be able to come in with their money to invest in Nigeria. Exporters will now earn more money on their exports. Government can now speak with Nigerians in the diaspora to invest in Nigeria. In the short term, prices of goods will increase until a new equilibrium will be attained. Those were the words of the experts that will find a turbulent time a little bit for a few months, and thereafter will hit the ground with something better. But how long are we going to endure these hardships? For how long? That's the question that everybody is asking. How long are we going to endure these hardships? Because the way people are suffering right now, it'd be difficult to persuade anyone about it. But FX liberalization is expected to unlock the huge potential for investment, jobs and capital flows, and investors' confidence will be positively impacted. Now, a unified exchange rate regime offers other benefits for the economy, such as it enhances liquidity in the foreign exchange market, reducing uncertainty, enhancing the confidence of investors, and showing more transparency as a mechanism for forex allocation. But can we see this transparency, as it were, in the forex allocation? Because if we did, then there won't be need for the government to go hitting the ground to borrow forex from Afri-Exim Bank that news hit the airwaves 2 days ago. They were borrowing $3 billion to make the supply side of the chain to be more effective. But you see, all of these are important for us to understand, and they need to explain it to us in clear times. Before I give my final word on the program, we'll move on to Africa Check, as I'll be speaking with a guest on the program this morning. Allwell Opie is an Africa Check researcher and community manager. He will be speaking with me in a second. So just hold on here, and as I connect with Allwell Opie. Allwell will be talking about something also very important to us today. Good morning, Allwell. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm fine.
It's good to have you on the program this morning.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are looking at this report done by Kristen Kosa. No, castor oil cannot break up cancerous breast tumors. A controversial neuropath wrong again. So take us through the process of this report. What does it mean?
Well, I mean, first of all, this it falls within the pattern of different whether it's fruits or vegetables or plants have been said to cure one disease or the other, and we have done quite a lot of them, and this a typical one that was posted on TikTok and then shared on Facebook and other social media platforms, and it claims that it can that castor oil can help destroy cancerous cells in the breast and generally deal with breast cancer. And then we had to actually look into that claim and to see if there are studies or clinical trials and all that sort of validates that claim that that this particular oil is able to do what they claim it can do. So first of castor oil only comes from the end of a large plant, which is generally grown for industrial use, and it's used in different things, including cosmetics, beauty products generally. And to start with, one 2017 journal generally recommended that castor oil, can be used for some treatments, and that recommendation has been way back. So it's not a new thing as 200C. There has been, talk about castor oil, having some medical, and then way back then, when it was thought that breast cancer was caused by too much black bile in the body, obviously a lot of those information has changed over time as research has continued on cancer and other those related kind of diseases. However, it's something that has been used for in traditional medicine to try to solve some medical issues. But generally, the castor oil side has been used in beauty products. It's used for beauty products for dry skin and for massage. And then, there have been some endorsement from, European Medical Agency and even U.S. Food and Drug Administration for castor oil to be used as stimulant laxative. Right. So, and also it's also helpful for labor and labor. But generally, even though that this it has been used in these different ways, there is still no evidence that it does cure cancer of any kind, right? So, only the assessment around this, the medical properties of castor oil, which has been out a few times, clearly in 2016, and which was updated this year, 2023, found no evidence of any medical benefits of castor oil beyond its use as a laxative. Right. So if ingested, castor oil can, it can cause a number of side effects actually, including, dizziness, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, nausea, even low blood pressure. And generally because it has the potential to induce labor, it's clearly not safe for pregnant women. Yeah. So generally a mixture that contains a form of castor oil is about used in some chemotherapy treatment, which is that treatment where powerful chemicals used to kill fast-growing cells, and it's generally used in cancer treatment. But then the thing to note there is that it is added as an ingredient to make the drug soluble for use in injection, rather than as an anti-cancer agent, right? So the fact that it is used in chemotherapy, it does not mean that it is the anti-cancer agent. It's only used to make the drug that is being used soluble so that it can use it in the injection. So it in itself, it doesn't have the anti-cancer abilities to destroy cancer, but then it has some use in chemotherapy generally. Then in that reports, instance, the 2007 safety report on castor derivatives from the American College of Toxicology. It described a 1992 study that evaluated the effects of a castor oil extract injected into mice with cancerous tumors. Now, the study found that the extract kind of helped to suppress tumors in some mice. But then the thing is this, that it was just a small study. I mean, the the sample size wasn't that big, and that was like over 2 decades ago, and it was not tried on humans, right? So and it wasn't even like with castor oil itself, and so generally it wasn't that study wasn't a study that we can use to conclude in any way that castor oil can help to solve
breast tumor,
to cure breast tumor or any cancer at all. And we did, speak with experts, breast cancer expert, Dr. Anna in Cape Town, and he said there is absolutely no evidence to support castor oil as a treatment for breast cancer.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Orwell. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, you made it clear to me. I'd like you to say in one sentence, how was this report, how was this claim rated?
Yeah, of course, it's rated false.
False.
There's absolutely no evidence that what was said is true.
Okay, so for my listener, what do you do when you see too good to be true story on social media? What would you advise that we do?
Obviously, first of all, you need, if it is too good to be true, it is most likely not true. And especially you're seeing that on social media, and not even in some more authoritative platforms. So generally, it's to begin with that, critical thinking about everything you see, especially on social media, to ask whether can this be true, and then you try to at least check, with the authorities in that field, or look out for whether there is any real evidence presented, because most of this kind of things, they just say it cures this, but there's no evidence to back up that claim. And then generally, from our doing this, we have discovered over time that, people can just say different fruit or different vegetable can do this. However, experts have always told us that some of them might be good for health, but before you can say something is a cure, it has to be that the specific ingredients that has the ability to provide the cure has been extracted and tested through rigorous clinical trials over time, and that takes a long time before you can get to a point to say, now we can say confidently that this can cure this.
All right, so Allwell, thank you so much for speaking with me on Splash FM this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was Allwell, a researcher and community researcher with Africa Check. Allwell Okpi has been speaking with us on that report. We have to go now on Economic Searchlight. Well, let me go with these lines. Inflation has been over 10% for the past 16 years and is currently at 24% thereabout, making it one of the highest in Africa, as I said yesterday. Our country's unemployment rate stands over 33.3%, which is the second highest in the global list of countries monitored by Bloomberg. This rate of unemployment translates into over 23 million, if not about 24 million Nigerians who are unemployed, which is more than the entire population of, listen to this, the number of people who are unemployed in Nigeria are more than the total population of Romania, Mali, Netherlands, Burkina Faso, Zambia, or Portugal. With the current trajectory, the unemployment rate could surpass 40% in the coming years. That is critical, and that's what government should be looking at. Amuluwashio Omoakinola. Good morning and have a wonderful weekend where Nigeria and Nigerians survive. Good morning.
We educate. That's why we are respected. We inform. That's why we are loved. More music. We are the best. the integrity station. Splash, splash,
105.5. Yeah, so, guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV. Is that all?
ṣé ìrìn àjò afẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́ rìn ní àbí tọrọ ajé lọ síbi yòówù káàkiri àgbáyé pẹ̀lú you fit fly ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé nípa ṣíṣe ètò ilé ìtura tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ àti bíbáni ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ọkọ̀ òfurufú lọ síbi kíbi tẹ́ bá ń lọ lágbàáyé you fit fly ló ṣe é gbọ́kànlé a ti ní ìrírí ọdúnmọ́dún nípa bíbáni ṣètò tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà àti ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé tí àwọn arìnrìn-àjò sì ń ṣe sàdánkátà sí wa tí ẹ̀yin nìkan ni ìdílé yín tàbí ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn you fit fly ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ tí ìrìn àjò yín yóò fi rọ̀ yín lọ́rùn ẹ pè wá sórí 0901 111 1190 0901 111 1190. ẹ sì lè kàn sí wa lórí www.youfitfly.com tàbí lọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní block 8 plot 15 lópòpónà 7up olúyọ̀lé main estate ring road ìbàdàn ọ̀yọ́ state. you fit fly ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà gba ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn.
iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná a máa fúnni ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ a sì máa mú ìdẹ̀rùn wá láti wá dènà ìjàmbá iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná ojúlówó wáyà tàbí kébù ló yẹ ká fi fa iná nínú ilé lọ́fíìsì àti nínú ìlú Pure wires and cables ní àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ mọ̀nàmọ́ná àti àwọn agbaṣẹ́ṣe yàn láàyò ojúlówó ni kì í bó lára kò kì í jóná àbáàdì kì í kán sínú ó sì fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ ìdí nìyí tí Standard Organization of Nigeria fi fòǹtẹ̀tẹ̀ tí Nigeria Electrical Contractors náà fi dìbò fún bí copper cable ṣe wà ní aluminium cable ń bẹ nípele lówó tí kò gún pa Pure wires and cables tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Kaman ló ṣe ojúlówó wires and cable jáde olú iléeṣẹ́ Pure wires and cables limited wà ní Afrins compound Fort Gate number 122/132 Oṣòdì Apapa expressway ìyànà ìsọlọ bus stop Lagos ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní 080-803-03257 Pure wires and cables ìrọ̀rùn fi iná mọ̀nàmọ́ná.
Big mommy, add that bokoto wey go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vex o. Which teeth you wan use eat all this orishi? That your teeth wey be like where motor jam truck. E no dey worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
Jẹ̀bùn kàǹkà pẹ̀lú ọba. Jẹ̀bùn olówó iyebíye. Inú àǹfààní tí Boa Cement PLC mú wá. Látọjọ́ kẹwàá oṣù kẹjọ. Títí dọjọ́ kọkànlélọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹwàá ọdún 2023. Máa ra símẹ́ǹtì Boa. Kò ní láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn. Ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ bọ̀gìnì MG5 lẹ́rìn. Kò wá tọ́ síbẹ̀. Báwọn mẹ́rìndínlógún ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ yóò ṣe máa fẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà ṣèfàjẹ́. Kò yẹnikẹ́ni sílẹ̀. Àwọn kẹ̀kẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ mẹ́ta. Tẹlifíṣàn, ẹ̀rọ amúnáwá, ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ aláfikàtẹ̀ lójú. Tíṣẹ̀tì Boa ní ògbẹ́yìn. Àwọn iná tó mọ́lẹ̀ jọpọ̀tọ̀. Tá a lè rìchá. Ló wà nílẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu. Láti fi ṣèfàjẹ́. Àìbalẹ̀ ọkọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ sìmẹ́ǹtì. Ó ti lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àpò sìmẹ́ǹtì Boa tó wà nílẹ̀ láti fi ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún iṣẹ́ ilé kíkọ́ rẹ̀. Àkókò àti jẹ̀fà káàdì ìpè ọ̀fẹ́ àti dẹ́tà rẹ̀. Ra Boa Cement mú káàdì tó wà nínú rẹ̀. Gbogbo láti mọ̀rú ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́. Pé nọ́mbà tó ń bẹ lára káàdì tó bóyè. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé 0916-9981-68648 àti 0916-8948-542. Àdéhùn àtọ̀rọ̀ àjọsọ ń bẹ o. Boa Cement ọba okun.
My dear.
Yes there.
Mo máa kọjá lágbègbè wọ̀ fún. Bí mo ṣe ń bọ̀ báyìí, mo bá rí ọgbà estate ńlá kan tí wọ́n tún ṣe tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀. Ló bá kọ Rayfield Garden City Estate síwájú ẹ̀. Díà, àkókò nìyí fún wa náà láti donílé lórí.
Ṣé kìí ṣe èyí tó wà ní Christopher Adébáyọ̀ Àlàó Akálà ní GRA Àkóbọ̀ extension?
Òun náà ni.
My dear, ibẹ̀ yẹn rẹwà pọ̀ kódà ó wọ èmi gan lójú.
Ìrètí dé pẹ̀lú Pendini Homes. Kọ́ńtàlẹ́tù ní pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. iṣẹ́ tiwọn ni.
Fendini Homes ti gbé ojúlówó ilé tó tayọ bẹ́ẹ̀ láwùjọ wá fún kó wa. Àwọn ilé àwòdàmì ẹnu bíi tòkè òkun tó bá gbà mú. Tó níye ju yàrá tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ pẹ̀lú iná tí kì í ṣẹ́jú. Ààyè tún wà fáwọn olùdókòwò àtẹ̀yìn asọ̀gbẹ́dìgbòrò investors and sub-developers. O lè ra ilé tàbí gbé dúkìá kalẹ̀ sínú Rayfield Garden City Estate tó wà ní Christopher Adébáyọ̀ Àlàó Akálà GRA wọ̀ fún Àkóbọ̀ extension ní Ìwó Road Ìbàdàn. Ẹ kàn sí www.fendinihomes.com tàbí 09029413968 08073454767. Kàn sí Fendini Homes fún ìgbé ayé tó dára.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom. Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo!
Every morning, na better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
Bubble me, I want banana. I'm for the Ferrari. I want banana. You go, say. I want banana. I buy Ferrari. I want banana. I'm magic paper. I want banana. I'm on the Jaffa. I want banana. Hey, Bubble, Jogo.
Ǹjẹ́ ti rí gbọ́ wípé búbú ni omi wọn tí gbogbo ọmọdé yàn láàyò ó mú wọn jáfáfá ọpọlọ wọn sì jí pépé ó tún wá fún wọn ní àlàáfíà àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ń kọ́ Yogo yogurt ni o ògidì ohun mímu tí ó pọ̀ ní vitamins àti probiotics tí ń lé àìsàn jìnnà rere adùn búbú àti Yogo yogurt ń kọ́ má sọ ọmọ ni wọ́n wà ní oríṣiríṣi flavours káàkiri gbogbo ilé ìtajà Bobo Foods and Beverages ló ṣe jáde Bobo àti Yogo yogurt ẹ ti dá mọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Afúnni ní okun
àsìkò rẹ ti tó láti di mílíọ̀nìà. Bí nǹkan ńlá ṣe fàjẹ́ nínú ìfitọrẹ àsùnwọ̀n Hope PS Bank ń fi mílíọ̀nù $2 tọrẹ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ sí àsùnwọ̀n ìkówósí Hope kí o fi $500 ṣe fàjẹ́. Ṣe ìdúnàdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀márùn-ún tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kí o sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ àti di mílíọ̀nìà. Láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tẹ *569*9# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó download app Hope Digital. Ó tún lè yẹ ìtàkùn ayélujára wa lórí www.hopepsbank.com. Àlàkalẹ̀ àti gbèdéke wà o. Hope oríire Hope Bank ní gbogbo ìgbà.
Bàbá ẹ dákun a fẹ́ wọnú ẹgbẹ́ àgbà àìsàn abáàdì tí ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi ó ti lo gbogbo oògùn ó ní ọlọ́ọ̀rẹ́ fẹsẹ̀ létọ̀ọ́. Lóòótọ́ làwọn àìsàn afínní nàkànàkàn ń bẹ tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá rọ́ọ̀lù yàn pẹ́rẹ́ fúnra oníkọ́ ní ọ̀fẹ́ máa fẹnu ara rẹ̀ pé kú. Aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy lọ́nà àbáyọ bírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ wulẹ̀ po kámbáàdì mu nítorí àìsàn tí ò ju tàṣíwájú elégbòogi ó tán pẹ́pẹ́ dànù. Àwọn irinṣẹ́ àgbàlódé ló sẹ̀ ti kalẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fi ṣàyẹ̀wò kí wọ́n lè mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ara gan lábẹ́ ìdarí akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ medical consultant tó dúró tán. Gbàgàdà lọ́fíìsì wá sí dàálẹ̀ látago 9 àárọ̀ sí 4 àrọ̀lẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Monday sí Friday aago 9 àárọ̀ sí 3 ọ̀sán ni lọ́jọ́ Saturday 49 Sango UI Road beside Fat Oil Filling Station opposite Sango Police Station Ibadan. 0802-223-3370 0802-223-3370. Ẹ dúró gbé gbogbo àìsàn tí ń jẹ kòbókò lọ́wọ́ aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy.
Love watching your club's football highlights? Or are you super into DIY? If you love comedy skits or have to keep up to date with the latest news? If you want to sharpen your business skills or learn how to play the drums? Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good. Splash FM 105.5.
Everyone doing today? I'm sure you are all fine, and if you are not doing great today, make sure that you make yourself happy today. Seriously, I've been on an absolute hype train for the past 3 weeks because our big brother Niger All-Stars are bringing the drama. Don't you agree? Biggest is dropping parrot struck again, and this time it was like dropping truth bombs left and right. At this rate, Biggest parrot should straight up start naming names when it spills tea for just the extra chaos. Okay, but there is so much heat already in Biggest house, so maybe parrot should stop casting them for now. Last Sunday also gave us a fresh eviction jury, Teddy A, Lakon, and Diana. And once again, they dropped the hammer and Hero was evicted. Here is wishing Hero all the best. She is the second housemate to be evicted in the All-Star season. Listen, voting is one way to keep your favorites in the house and also far from the bottom. On Monday, after a super intense head of house challenge, Mercy AK became the first female head of house of the season, and that's automatic immunity for the week. Along with Alex, who found the black envelope, then Doyin was pardoned by the housemates. Here's the deal. The rest of your favorite housemates are currently up for eviction. You need to vote to keep them away from the bottom. If you are a DSTV customer, you can get 10,000 votes on DSTV Prestige and up to 2,500 naira votes on DSTV Premium, all depending on your package. Remember, the higher your package, the more votes you get. Sounds great, right? Voting ends on Thursday at 10 p.m. So, do it now. Do not miss out on all the gists and drama on Big Brother Naija All-Stars. All you need to do is stay connected for round-the-clock drama and reality TV awesomeness. Tune in to DSTV channel 198 for the Saturday night rave at 10 p.m. and catch the Sunday live eviction show at 7 p.m. on Africa Magic channels. And the beautiful thing is that you take the Biggie verse anywhere with DSTV Stream or watch on multiple devices. Download DSTV Stream today. I know Big Brother Naija and football are hot this period. Do not worry, DSTV got you covered with the UEFA Super Cup as Man City meets Sevilla on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Then Super Saturday with Tottenham Hotspur hosting Manchester United, while Man City locks horns with Newcastle on Saturday. Dial *288# or download the My DSTV app to stay connected to the best of football and reality drama with Big Brother Naija. It is your moment with DSTV.
Splash FM 105.5.
اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا.
kí a lè ṣe ìpalẹ̀mọ́ dáadáa fún alikiyama ni ó fa ìdásílẹ̀ Al-Haira Foundation tí ó fi kalẹ̀ sílùú Ìbàdàn.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn ni ò mọ̀ wípé ká gbìyànjú ká ṣe dáadáa nítorí Al-Akhirah ó pé àwọn púpọ̀ ju kí àwọn fi gbogbo ìgbésí ayé àwọn wá ìgbádùn ayé lọ́nà tí wọ́n fi pàdánù Al-Akhirah. Àní ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn ni kò mọ̀ dájú wípé iṣẹ́ ibi yòówù tí ènìyàn bá ṣe níhìn ayé ó ń bẹ lákọọ́lẹ̀ tí olúwa rẹ̀ yóò sì jẹ ìyà rẹ̀ ní Al-Akhirah kódà bí ó bá tiẹ̀ mórí bọ́ níhìn ayé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn alágbára tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti gbàgbé wípé báyọ̀ wọ̀n kí ìgbádùn ayé ti pọ̀ tó ó kéré púpọ̀ nínú ìgbádùn tí ń bẹ fún àwọn ẹni ire nígbà tí wọ́n bá padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọba adẹ́dàá. Bákan náà báyọ̀ wọ̀n kí àwọn ènìyàn ti lè sá fún ẹ̀san iṣẹ́ ibi tó láyé ń bí, ìyà tí àlàáhírà ó pọ̀ jọjọ ẹnìkan ò sì lè rí yẹn sá fún. Nítorí èyí ni ọlọ́run ọba ṣe tẹnu mọ́ fún wa nínú alukur'an wípé kí a jẹ́ kó já sí wípé bá a ṣe fẹ́ kí àlàáhírà wa ó rí ni kí a máa gbé ìgbésí ayé wa. Ó tún wá sọ fún wa nínú alukur'an wípé ṣe rí lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí a bá ti gbé wa dìde kúrò nínú sàárè wa ọjọ́ kan ṣoṣo ni ó ṣe déédéé ẹgbẹẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 50 ọdún àní 50,000 years nínú ìṣirò ọjọ́ àti ọdún lọ́dọ̀ àwa ẹ̀dá ènìyàn níhìn ayé. Ẹgbẹẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 50 ọdún la pé o, kì í ṣe ẹgbẹẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 50 ọjọ́ tàbí ọ̀sẹ̀ tàbí oṣù. Ẹgbẹẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà 50 ọdún ni ọjọ́ kan ṣoṣo náà jẹ́. Èyí fi hàn ní wípé àṣẹ àlàáhírà yìí gbọ́rọ̀gbọ́rọ̀ ló gùn ju ayé tí a wà yìí lọ, léyìí tí ó ń láti kọ́ olúkálukú ní ẹ̀kọ́ wípé kò yẹ kí a torí ìgbádùn ti ayé yìí èyí tí ò tọ́jọ́ pàdánù ti àlàáhírà. Nítorí èyí la ṣe ń ṣe àdúrà báyìí, Allahumma ja'al khayra ayyamina yawma nalqaka fihi. Ìwọ ọlọ́run ọba jẹ́ kí ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ tí a ó pàdé rẹ̀ ni tá a ó fi jábọ̀ iṣẹ́ wa, jẹ́ ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ tó jẹ́ ọjọ́ ayọ̀ fún wa jùlọ ní gbogbo ìgbésí ayé wa níhìn ayé. Ọlọ́run ọba tún rán wa létí nínú alukur'an ò ní ẹgbọ́ ní ọjọ́ tí òun ó gbé wa dìde ni àwọn ènìyàn ó rí i pé gbogbo ọdún tí àwọn lò láyé ó dàbí ìṣẹ́jú akàn lówùúrọ̀